Greetings, fans, and welcome to BrainScan, your weekly live stream that's as good as it's almost criminal. Join me and my brainiacs in crime as we take a sneak peek at the latest and greatest releases at Green Brain Comics. Whether you're a seasoned superhero enthusiast or a die-hard indie fan, we've got something that'll make your heart race faster than a speeding bullet. So grab a seat, put on your favorite cape, and get ready to feed your brain on BrainScan. It's too late for the cape. All right, I guess I'm just gonna talk. I guess Monty's just gonna improv some words.
All right, well, I can talk really loud until Monty finds the microphone.
I put it up. Yeah, all right. It's right there.
Wonderful, thank you so much. Hi, everybody, and welcome to this week's episode of BrainScan. We're here at Green Brain Comics. We will scan our shelves and show you all the new books hitting the Rex this week, Wednesday, May 14th, 2025. Woo!
Woo!
Nailed it.
I thought you were after the cape.
No, it was completely off my radar. I was like, I have nothing in my hand. Welcome, everybody. Sorry for the little misstep there at the beginning. We are live, and sometimes missteps happen, but that's okay, because we're here now to tell you all about all these new comics. I am Katie, and we have Monty on the live chat. If you are watching us live, be sure to chime into the live chat. Let us know what you're excited about this week. And of course, if there's anything that you would like set aside in your pull bin from this week's new list, we will be glad to accommodate. We got Super Dan on the camera.
Capeless Dan on the camera.
Cameraman Dan. Piping in with the fact checking.
I will fact checks as good as my ability.
Yes. Well, feel free to fact check us. I welcome it. Correct me in the comments, because I am known to just spout off whatever is off the top of my head. It's not always correct.
It's at least interesting.
Yay! All right, let's get ready to look at some new comics. Woo! We're over here in our middle grade section looking at Betty and Veronica, Friends Forever, Spy Girls one-shot.
This is featuring an all-new lead story introducing the malicious Medusa Doom.
Oh, so scary. That was my count scary.
That was good. That was good.
We also got a softcover version of Tom Engelberger's Two-Headed Chicken.
They're in a graphic novel now.
Whee! All right, and I think that is it over here in our all ages section.
Yeah.
Bloop, bloop, bloop.
Nothing new for the kids this week.
But we got all kinds of stuff that's not new this week in the kids section.
We got stuff for manga kids.
Hooray! We got some manga in. We are delayed a box again this week, so be patient. We have about maybe 5 or so titles that will be arriving later this week on this week's list.
Yeah, hopefully within the next couple days.
They'll get here.
Yeah.
And one of those is Kaiju number 8,
Woohoo!
volume 10.
Yeah.
But we do have Dr. Mashirito's Ultimate Manga Techniques.
Yeah, it's kind of a little bit of a how-to book, a little bit
nice.
of a explainer for what manga is and how it works, and also a little backstage with a fictitious manga creator.
Oh, nice. It's also got Dragon Ball in it.
And how.
Dragon Ball.
We got these, kind of.
Over here in our older teen section, we are waiting for Destroy All Humans. They Can't Be Regenerated, Volume 3.
That's a Magic the Gathering licensed manga.
But we did get Spider-Man Octogirl, Volume 2.
Yeah.
And Versus, Volume 3.
A very popular new manga.
And that's it for this week in the older teen section. Over here in our mature section, we are waiting on Records of Ragnarok, Volume 14.
Soon.
All right.
Soon.
And that's our manga section.
Yeah.
Now we are over here in our OGN original graphic novel section, and I will invite Monty to come out and tell us all about the graphic novels. And while they are arriving, I will point out the very first one, which would be my pick of the week this week, although something else jumped ahead, but long-time watchers will know that I love Audrey Hepburn, and this is another illustrated biography. It is beautifully illustrated and way more in depth as far as the length of the book and how deep it goes into her life story there. It is beautiful. It is my runner-up pick of the week. I wish that I can have 2 picks of the week because I'm the boss. I had
2 picks of the week the other week.
Pick of the week.
Yeah.
Part 1.
Woo!
Woo!
You did it.
All right, I'm going to let Monty tell you all about the other books.
Thank you, Katie.
Hey, Monty.
Hey, here we go. Original graphic novels. First we have, going to have Frontier.
Our apologies. Late.
Next we have Iris, a novel for viewers.
This is something that we had a few months ago, but only for a short time, and we just got it back in. It has, however, spiked the interest of our staff picker for this week.
And it is Sean's pick of the week.
Yeah.
Woo! Yeah.
It's a nice book.
Next up, we have Pageant by Justin Graydon.
This is an interesting looking book.
It's a good book. It's like a fever dream in a back alley with a bunch of doppelgangers. So if you like some offbeat kind of storytelling that's funny and I really like the drawing style too and the colors. It's kind of a fun time.
And this is from Fantagraphics Underground.
Yeah. And next we have Preparing to Bite.
I'm not real familiar with Kyler Roberts, but they do have these other volumes in stock. Mm-hmm. Their illustration style is very unique.
Yeah, it's pretty funny. It's a lot of short pieces about them being a parent. And I was flipping through it and laughing at every page.
I like the joke on the back of my begging chart. Do you have children? No. I mean, yes.
That's pretty good characterization of Preparing to Bite as well. Mm-hmm. And next we have a graphic novel adaptation of Stephen Crane's classic, The Red Badge of Courage.
Yeah, this is a really cool looking adaptation of this classic American novel. This adapted by Steve Kuzor through Abram Comics Art. And I will say, it's nice to have Abrams' product on the shelf the week of release. Thank you, Abrams.
Hooray! Hooray! And finally, we have Trans History from Ancient Times to the Present Day.
This is put out by, who published this? This was published by Candlewick. That's right, Candlewick.
Candlewick Press. Important figures in history, trans folks, and really important stuff to know, to learn about. And so, you know what? This is my pick of the week.
Woo!
Woo!
Very interesting looking book.
Yes.
From Candlewick Press.
Candlewick.
Woo! Okay, sorry, lost you.
Hello.
Oh, hi.
Oh, hi.
We got one more thing over here, huh?
We do. On our romance section, we have issue 1 of Money Shot.
This is, let's see, the follow-up issue to the intro number 0 that was written by Patton Oswalt and Tim Seeley with art by Garth Graham.
Garth Graham.
Garth Graham.
Woo.
Oh, yeah, we got something over here too, don't we?
Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
We have a book on our strip and reprints shelf. It is Disney Mickey Mouse in the Amazing Lost Ocean.
This is another brand new graphic album from Europe that is being published and translated over here for the first time. Fantastic art, big beautiful pages, very illustrative, very Euro graphic album style.
Very pretty.
Very nice. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Amazing Lost Ocean.
Lost Ocean.
Woo!
All right, Katie.
All right. I'm ready, looking for emojis.
Woo.
Thanks, Monty. All right. Now let's come around the counter here and see, is there anything special on the counter that we need to point out?
No special arrivals this week.
All right, and then starting here in our periodical section, in our horror section, with The Cold Witch #1, A Tale of the Shrouded College. That is a world from Charles Soule with other books in that same world, right?
Yes, this is a brand new miniseries from Charles Soule and Will Sliney, who have been working on this Tale of a Shrouded College for a little while. Previous volumes include Hell to Pay and The Bloody Dozen, all from Image Comics, Charles Soule and Will Sliney.
Also kicking off a new series this week with Dark Regards #1 of 4.
This new miniseries from Oni Press is written by Dave Hill with art by Artyom Topolin, and features a interesting story of a young man who's trying to get into rock and roll, but just winds up being in a weird cover band, doing his old heavy metal high school favorites. But then he meets somebody that inspires him to go a little bit deeper. And then he has a dream, and then things get crazy. It gets so metal. We got cool covers from, this is from Brian Lavelle. This is the 1 in 25.
And this is an homage cover. If you know the homage, let us, or tell us in the comments, and you'll win the no prize of the week.
Which sometimes is a free comic.
Ooh.
And then we got a 1 in 10 that seems to be from a real photograph. We'll see. Very cool, very fun metal humor and tropes. I had a good time reading this. I'm making it my pick of the week.
Woo!
Woo!
Noise.
Yeah. Dark Regards.
Rock and roll. Look at that rock and roll cover. Somebody knows what that is. Also new this week, Dick Tracy #10.
The Blank Revealed.
Ooh.
Oh, here's an interesting story.
We got The Hive #4 new this week. And then we also got #2 new to us this week.
Yes, the letdowns over at Lunar Distribution have finally filled my back order for #2, which is now 2 months old, but just in time for you to get it in time to read #4.
Hooray! You can get all caught up at once.
Hooray.
Wonderful. I Was a Fashion School Serial Killer #2 of 5.
First issue was a lot of fun, bloody fun from Doug Wagner. More of the same. Got a Daniel Hilliard cover on A and B. Eyeballs, eyeballs, eyeballs.
Look at those eyeballs. I think that they were going to the Met.
It's a Met dress.
Yeah, that is a Met dress right there. Also new this week, Mine is a Long and Lonesome Grave. #4 of 4, wrapping up this miniseries.
Brutal series.
Pastime #2 of 5.
Horror and baseball.
Nice. Phantom Road #12.
And just in case you missed it, we get a second print of #11. Back in stock.
Hooray. When I Lay My Vengeance Upon Thee #4.
This may be the ultimate issue. I can't remember. Might be 5.
Yeah,
We'll
it doesn't say. World Tree keeps chugging along at #14.
Our bits are a little bit more covered than the previous issue.
Oh, geez. Well, they're always going a little too far on those covers. Don't they know we got to put them on the shelf? Where do they want us to put them? All right, that wraps up our horror section. Now we're going to circle around and check out what's new over here in Fantasy Adventure.
Ooh, just a few things.
And one of them we're still waiting on. It's Red Sonja versus the Army of the Dead #2.
Yeah.
It is Army of Darkness. That's okay. It's Red Sonja versus Army of Darkness #2. We'll get it later. Also, Usagi Yojimbo #3 of 10,000 Plums, part 3 of 5.
10,000 Plums.
But it's also original numbering 282.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Legacy.
Usagi is up there.
Yeah, it is.
And that's on our fantasy shelf. Moving on down to our science fiction shelf, we have Behemoth #4.
I believe this is the last of the 4 issues.
Oh, wrapping up this miniseries.
Survival in the pit of the stomach of a kaiju.
It looks like the heart. Look at that.
Gotta get,
Or the glottis.
Gotta get out somehow.
The glottis.
You gotta watch out for the glottis.
We got Flash Gordon, number 9. Uh-oh.
From Mad Cave.
Someone's about to get stabbed. Godzilla, Here There Be Aliens, number 1.
Believe it or not, this wasn't my pick of the week. This is the first issue of the final miniseries from Godzilla, Here There Be Giants. This is volume 3 called Godzilla, Here There Be Aliens, taking place in post-Cold War America. Yes. Sure. We get a little bit of the classic 60s Toho weirdness.
Nice.
And we get a final cap to the time-traveling adventures of Godzilla.
But is there going to be go-go dancing?
It's in America, so yeah. So much go-go dancing.
Ooh, we got volume 2 of Kaiju Max in the complete collection format.
Yep, giant monsters in jail.
Nice.
Calling Mom. Mom.
As cartoony as it looks, not for children.
Hi, Dad.
I'm calling from jail. We got volume 3 hardcover of Phenomena.
Oh yeah, I think we still got book 2 in stock. We'll get 1 back in stock from Brian Michael Bendis with art by Andre Lima Arejo. It's been getting a lot of attention on the mass market press. I want to check it out.
Star Trek Lower Decks, number 7.
Continuing the fun.
Wraps up the sci-fi shelf. All right.
All right.
Now we're going to move on to indie superheroes. Ooh, kicking off another new series from James Tynion with Exquisite Corpses.
This new series is got art and this cover by Michael Walsh and features a Squid Game style fight to the finish between superpowered assassins. Yeah. And it also features this Jen Bartel cover on B.
Beautiful. Gotcha Man, Only One Earth, number 4 of 4, wraps up that miniseries.
From Tommy Lee Edwards.
We got Geiger, number 14.
Oh, this has been a fun storyline featuring art by Gary Frank, who did this A cover. We got a B cover by...
Nice.
Not sure.
But we can do it.
It's cool.
We got issue number 2 of 5 of Golden Rage.
Hey, if you're interested in this series, let us know.
And we will be getting Green Hornet Miss Fury issue 5 as soon as they arrive.
Hopefully in the next 2 days.
Ooh, we got another Huck series kicking off. Big Bad World from Mark Miller and Raphael Albuquerque.
It's been a long time since we had new Huck. It'll be good to have it back. Mark Miller writing a fun story.
Whoa, and here's been the highly anticipated book this week. It is Invincible Universe Battle Beast from Robert Kirkman back in the Invincible world.
Not only do we have Robert Kirkman writing a new Battle Beast story, we also have Ryan Otley back on the interior pages as well as this cover. And then we got a 1 in 10 from somebody that's cool, maybe Nick Bradshaw. But just a heads up, all of our variants are gone. All the black blind bags are gone. They're all gone. Pre-order, pre-order, pre-order. Battle Beast, number 1.
E.J. Sue.
E.J. Sue, right. Artist of Blood and Thunder.
Oh, nice.
Ooh, look at these other late books.
We'll be getting Silverhawks and Space Ghost later this week. Spawn, number 364, though, is here and ready.
Hell hath arisen.
And speaking of Spawn, we got a Spawn Universe title of Black Ritual, the Book of Nyx, number 2 of 7.
This is pretty metal, too.
It looks pretty metal. As well as King Spawn, number 45.
He's got a metal gut.
Yeah, he does. Also new this week, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Nation, number 6.
Rocksteady and Bebop having fun in Las Vegas.
Oh, yeah. Oh, they're driving little cars. That's so cute. We got a Toxic Avenger pinup special.
Oh, this one's suggested for mature readers.
Yeah, you think?
You can see it right there.
Sounds good. We got an Energon Universe 2025 one-shot special.
This is a reprinting of the Free Comic Book Day one-shot Energon Universe special, a special retail version of it, and a special 1 in 10 by, I think, Void Rivals artist.
Oh, nice.
Lorenzo Di Felici. Energon Universe.
And also Transformers number 20.
Ooh, this new issue features the debut of new Transformers and is written by Daniel Warren Johnson with art by Jorge Corona. Daniel Warren Johnson on A, Jorge Corona on B, a 1 in 10 by David Nakayama.
Nice. I like how he still drew the female robot in a bikini, even though she's a robot.
Transformers.
Cover up your bits. Speaking of Transformers, we got Volume 3 of the trade paperback.
That collects the third arc all in one volume.
And Witchblade number 11 wraps up the indie superheroes shelf.
Woo!
Hooray! Now, let's see what's new in the DC universe.
I swear we do this show just to make each other laugh.
Oh, yeah. What? What's so funny?
DC Universe.
Starting with Aquaman number 5.
Return of the King.
Look, he's back. Wait, isn't that why we bought the store in the first place? 26 years ago? Absolute Batman number 8.
Ooh, the second part of this storyline featuring art by Marcos Martin, and of course written by Scott Snyder.
Those creepy.
Yeah. We get this open order cardstock variant by Bruno Redondo.
Whoa.
And this beautiful Brian Bolland, Mr. Frost cover.
So good.
So good. Got a 1 in 25 by Ramon Villalobos. And a 1 in 50 by Yannick Paquette.
Nice.
Absolute Batman number 8.
Batman and Robin number 21.
Uh-oh, laundry day.
Oh, yeah. We all know that when you got to wear the worst outfit ever because all your other clothes are in the wash. Mm-hmm. Batman Dark Patterns number 6 of 12.
Not a kid's book.
Batman Legends of the Dark Knight Halloween Special Facsimile Edition.
This one shot kind of served as a bookend to the Long Halloween storyline. This by Jeff Loeb and Tim Sale. Features a regular cover and a foily cover. It's shiny and foily. It's a foil cover.
There it is. Foil it up, bruh.
Metamorpho, metamorpho.
DC versus Vampires World War V number 9 of 12.
Yeah, you'd think after 9 times you would have gotten that one.
Fire and Ice When Hell Freezes Over number 2 of 6. Freezer Burn. Oh, burn. Green Lantern Corps number 4.
Ooh, look at Simon Baz doing the heavy lifting.
Under Pressure.
Right.
He's from Dearborn.
Mm-hmm. He's from down the street.
Local hero. He never comes in, though.
No.
You would think he's off saving the world or
Off
something
planet.
weird. Off planet, yeah. We got another DC Finest trade paperback with Superboy, the Super Dog from Krypton. Superboy, the Super Dog from Krypton. That does not read very well on there.
Yeah, well, it's DC. Look, also, Crypto has kind of a weird, like a goofy face.
He's got this wheel in his mouth. But yeah,
It's so weird.
he's bringing the safe back via the caster.
Featuring classic stories by Otto Binder, John Sakella, and Kurt Swan. Superboy, Superdog.
Crypto.
Crypto.
It should say Superboy and the Super Dog from Krypton. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I should have been an editor at DC. Mm-hmm. Check out this super cool thing. It is under the Summer of Superman banner. It is a new Supergirl series. Is this ongoing?
Yes.
A new ongoing Supergirl series from none other than Sophie Campbell and Tamara Bonvillain. Bonvillain. Sure. Tell us about this Supergirl, Dan.
This brand new series takes place right in the middle of the Summer of Superman and really kind of repositions Supergirl for a much higher profile in the DC universe. Very excited by this. The art by Sophie Campbell and written by Sophie Campbell. Refreshing. Yeah.
Amazing. It is a beautiful thing to look at, and I've loved other things by Sophie Campbell, and I cannot wait to check it out. And I'm making it my other pick of the week.
Yeah, we got a couple other cool looking covers. We got this one, of course, by Sophie Campbell. We got an Art Germ featuring the new costume that Art Germ designed, or helped design, and a foil version of that with a 1 in 25 by Bilquis Evely.
Beautiful. So beautiful.
Yeah,
I can't
Supergirl,
wait.
#1, good times.
Super good times.
And finally,
Wrapping up the DC Universe with Superman in Action Comics number 1086.
this is the final part of the Superman Superstars, we'll call it side stories in the Action Comics series. This is by G. Willow Wilson with art by Gavin Goodry.
How do you pronounce this?
Kilgore.
Why does he have a percent sign in the middle of his name?
Because alphanumerics really mess with your head.
Oh, it's in Kill Persenker's clutches.
Unkla Berkla.
Urkla. All right, and that wraps up the DC Universe. Now let's see what's new in the Marvel Universe.
Oh, so much.
Starting with New Avengers trade paperback.
This is the old New Avengers.
Yes.
When they were new by Brian Michael Bendis.
The Initiative.
Ooh, this has even got some stories from Warren Ellis in it.
Nice.
Fantastic.
Daredevil number 21, the one where his arm melts off.
Watch out for your arm.
Ew, that was so creepy. Doctor Strange of Asgard number 3.
Doctor Strange the Viking.
In the One World Under Doom banner. Speaking of One World Under Doom, it's One World Under Doom number 4.
The big bad revealed. Ooh, who is it? It's Dormammu.
And speaking of Doctor Doom, we have a facsimile edition of the Fantastic Four number 5, where we get to meet Doctor Doom.
This is one of the silliest issues in the entire Fantastic Four run. Truly love this issue. Good times, had by all. Ooh, also I want to back up and show off a couple of variants here.
Oh, okay, right.
One World Under Doom.
Whoa.
We got...
Timeless variant by
yeah,
Alex Ross.
This is the Timeless variant by Alex Ross. And it's Nighthawk, which has nothing whatsoever to do with One World Under Doom. So if you're looking for it, we might have it up at the counter. Because what's that got to do with Doctor Doom?
Because people are going to be confused.
Yep. Confused-o.
All right, also new this week, Godzilla versus X-Men.
Dude,
Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo.
this has been so fun.
All new, all deadly Gwenpool. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's been
It's
a
got
little
all kinds
while
of
since
ketchup
we had a
on
Gwenpool series on the shelf, and things have changed a little bit. Not for the regular Gwenpool, but this one is the Dark Gwenpool from the Dark Marvel Universe of Darkness universe.
Oh, damn, heads are popping right off.
Oh, dude, she's like popping them like dandelions.
On the cover? Look at that. Also new this week, Wolverine number 6.
We get the first full appearance of Hell Hulk when he smashes things.
Oh, yeah. He's all demon-like.
It's funny because it's not really a full appearance even. It's funny because I read it already.
Is it a cameo? We got Red Hulk number 4.
Continuing a crossover with One World Under Doom.
Miles Morales Spider-Man number 33.
Continuing God War with part 2. We also got a bunch of first appearances of gods and whatever.
Nice.
Chase it.
The Spectacular Spider-Man number 15.
Ooh, a fun Mark Bagley cover
Nice.
with special guest stars.
Spider-Verse, Venomverse number 1.
Oh, the verses are versing.
Is this a one-shot?
No,
Oh.
this is 4 full issues.
Ooh.
Make sure to let us know if you're interested.
Ooh, here's something exciting. It's Immortal Thor. Even an immortal can die. Oh, he's in the MC Escher world.
Yeah, by Alex Ross. We get some new appearances, and we are on the countdown. Even an immortal can die, and he will in 2 issues.
Whoa, this is number 23. We got this cover.
Ooh, we get this timeless Valkyrie variant. Got a 1 in 25 by Maria Wolf.
Yes.
That is amazing and super metal.
Amazing. Love
It's
it.
all for Immortal Thor number 23.
Also new this week, Thunderbolts Doom Strike number 4 in the One World Under Doom banner.
And for good measure,
Oh, another timeless variant.
another timeless variant.
Beautiful. We got a second print of the All New Venom Revealed number 5. All New Venom with the revealed cover. She's like, hey, everybody, guess what happened to me on the way to the coffee shop?
I got a funny story.
Ultimate Black Panther number 16.
Cool cover by Stefano Caselli.
And Ultimate X-Men number 15.
Good old Peach Momoko.
Over here on the Mutant shelf, we have Phoenix number 11. All new story arc starts here.
Yeah, super cool cover too. Good times.
Nice. Although, there's something about this pose that people like, right? Mm-hmm. The legs. Wolverine number 9.
From Saladin Ahmed. We got a 1 in 25 by Corey Smith.
X Factor number 10.
Oh, he's mourning the fact that this is the final issue of X Factor for now.
So is the tombstone for the series or is it for the whole team?
It's just for the series.
Wow. Can you imagine the graveyard of all the dead series?
That would be a
really
yeah,
big
it would
graveyard.
go on and on.
Uncanny X-Men number 14.
Part 2 of Dark Artery with this David Marquez cover. Got a 1 in 25. That is super cool.
Ooh, that is very cool.
Didn't recognize the artist, but
No, I
makes
like
an
it.
impact.
Nice. And last but not least, on the Marvel Universe shelf is X-Men number 16.
From last week.
Oh, I'm sorry. Ha ha ha. So that wraps up the Marvel Universe shelf. And we just got one more over here on the Star Wars shelf. It's Star Wars Jedi Knights number 3. That's a cool cover.
Yeah. It's got a cool Star Wars dinosaur on it. Mm-hmm. That looks like Bjorn Barron's.
It does.
Yeah.
Nice. All right, and that wraps up this week's list for all the new books hitting the shelves this week, Wednesday, May 14th, 2025 at Green Brain Comics.
Yeah.
Hooray. Phew, it was quite a list, so I'm going to zip through our upcoming events really quick just to keep you in the loop. Be aware that we have Brain Candy coming up on Monday, May 19th, as well as... Or do you want me to talk about Brain Candy for a minute?
That's cool. The info was up there.
Cool. That is our monthly rotating showcase. It is no charge to attend.
Yeah.
Third Monday of every month. Then, at the end of the month, on Monday, May 31st, join us for our super anniversary party of the 40th anniversary. Join us for our 40th anniversary party happening on Saturday, May 31st from 12 to 7. We're going to have stuff on sale. We're going to have all kinds of cool, fun surprises and memories and ephemeral material from the past 40 years that you can come and look at. And it's going to be cool and it's going to be fun. And come and say hi. If you haven't been in the store in 40 years, still come and say hi. If you've been here every week, come and celebrate with us. We're going to have treats and all kinds of cool stuff. So that is Saturday, May 31st.
Yeah, I don't have a graphic put together for it yet, but you got the facts.
Boom. That's most of the general facts. It's going to be a good time. That's all you need to know. There's going to be snacks.
Yeah.
And then we got our drink and draw on Friday, June 13th at Downey Brewery.
Yes.
That's all the events I'm doing. Because I'm
You
ready.
can join me back here on Friday for the final order report, your information and data for all of the books going to print next week and how you can secure your copy So you don't have to call all the stores around for things that didn't get ordered for the shelf.
Work smarter, not harder.
We can do that.
We can help you.
ComicHub.com.
And with that, thank you for joining us on this week's episode of BrainScan. We do this live every Tuesday at 6:30 on our YouTube channel, so be sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Ding! So that we stay in your feed and you never miss an episode. Stay up to date on all of our happenings. We are Green Brain Comics, but I'm also going to talk about this Illustrators magazine that's new over here.
That's right.
Real quick, over on our bookshelf.
Well, that's not actually the new one. We're waiting on that one, too.
Oh, I'm sorry. And then also we have a Terry Moore covers book that we're waiting on. So yeah, I guess since we're waiting on those books. But just to point out that there is new stuff over here on the art bookshelf. We are Green Brain Comics on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube, and Blue Sky. So be sure to follow us on your favorite social media channel to stay in the loop. Check out our web store at greenbraincomics.com and our retailing partners at ComicHub.com, as Dan mentioned. Boom. We are spreading the love of comics and graphic novels from the heart of East Downtown Dearborn since 1985. 40 years. Feed your brain! Feed your brain. At Green Brain Comics! Woo!
Woo!